Yo, what's up? So today we're gonna be making masks. I'm gonna be teaching you how to do that. So if you're watching this, you're probably one of my students, or you're just watching this channel just to find out how to make one of these. They're quite simple and easy, and they're fun to do. All right, let's get started. First thing you're gonna need 3 sheets of paper. All right, 3 sheets of paper. You're gonna need a ruler. You're gonna need some yarn, markers, scissors. Thing, you want to take your 3 sheets of paper, stack them together, okay? This paper is going to be in this order. You're going to have, I think this is lavender, black, and orange, and whatever color you choose. Whatever color you want your mask to be, it needs to be on top. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to draw a line that's 7 inches and a quarter long, all right? All right, once you draw your line, that's going to be the length of your mask right there. All right, so half of 7 and a quarter, if you do your math right, it's gonna be like 3.5 plus some change. So it's gonna be like roughly 3.6 inches. So far as the middle part. Why is this important? You gotta know where the nose is gonna be at. So you use a ruler and it should be roughly like, maybe like right here. All right, next up is this. Your mask is your design. So you might wanna go on Google and look up some designs and stuff. All right, let's go ahead and design this. I'm just gonna go ahead and freestyle it. You can design your mask however you want to. So I'm gonna start with this and this. So I have this so far, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Next thing I wanna do, I want to create I'm gonna create holes for the eye socket in my mask. Make sure your eye socket is at least 2.5 inches wide. Create 2.5 inch lines on your mask and start off like that. Draw a line from this point to this, like a curved line. And then you're gonna do the same thing for the bottom. Now, so far as everything being even, you can straighten that out later. So if you notice, what I did was I made adjustments as I went. Now, honestly, you can also make marks like right here. Next, we're gonna start cutting this bad boy out. So what we're gonna do, make sure your paper stays stacked as you cut. So that way, you can cut all 3 papers at the same time. All right, next up you're gonna do, now that you cut out your mask, you're going to cut out the eyes. All right, make sure you put the scissors right here, stick it through the paper. You might have to put a little muscle in it, just like that, and then start cutting. All right, next thing is next. So you notice all those drawings I had on my top paper? All I did was flip it. Now when you flip it, you're gonna have to flip all the other papers beneath it. Right now, I'm gonna take a glue stick and I'm gonna glue these things together. Next thing, we're gonna take these edges. You don't necessarily have to do it, but just to make sure you have strong edges when you put in the strings, it won't break. It'll break less easy, or it won't break at all. Next, we're gonna put some tape on the edges of this mask. One side, this side. And we're doing that just so the edges don't break when you put in the yarn. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the tape, you're gonna cut the tape, probably about like a good 2 inches or 1.5 inches, you don't need much. And then you're gonna tape the ends. All right, next, we're going to put holes in our mask so that way we could put yarn in it. All right, you're gonna put a hole here, you're gonna put a hole there. Now, ideally, you wanna use like a needling tool so that way you could put some yarn through that hole there, and then once you poke it through the mask, it should be able to go through. All right, next thing, we're going to tie it to the mask. That's right, we're gonna tie this part of the string to the mask. So that way it is secure. Once you have it tied, you can go ahead and cut the loose ends. Yep. Next thing, now it's time to design. Now, with that being said, you already know what designs look like. It's up to you. You could take markers, you could take crayons, you could take glitter. And once you're done with that, then you should be able to get something like this. And once you have something like that, Now it's time to wear it.